You're the supreme container of prema, Brahmadravya Gatri, and your manifestation is completely spiritual. Aganam Lavitri, and you destroy all sins. Jagat Kshema Tatri, and you're the mother, who is the merciful mother who is holding the universe, forgiving the universe. Pavitra Kriyana Vapur, please purify my body. Mitra Putri, oh, daughter of the sun god. Then he plunged in the water and he came out of the water and his kopana and Bahirvas was wet. And then Advaita Acharya came in another boat with dry kopanas and dry Bahirvas, external cloth, and said, "Oh my Lord, your cloth is now wet. Please take this dry cloth." So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Advaita Acharya, his ecstasy of Vrindavan Bhava broke, and he came back towards external consciousness. At that time he said, "Advaita Acharya, what are you doing here in Vrindavan? Huh? On the bank of the Jamuna." then Advaita Acharya says, "Well, my Lord, wherever you are, that is Vrindavan. Welcome to the bank of the Ganga." Then Gauranga said, "I've been cheated. This Avatut told me he was taking me to the Vrindavan, and he's brought me to the bank of the Ganga?" And Nitai said, "I did not cheat you. On this side of the Ganga is definitely Jamuna." Rupa Goswami says in the 4th shloka of Yamunastakam, "Dvipa Chakravala Drishta Sapta Sindhu Bedani Sri Makunda Niramatoro Divya Kela Vedani," that although Jamunaji travels throughout the 7 islands and the 7 seas, her waters never mix in them. Because she witnesses Krishna's pastimes, her waters remain distinct and they never mix in the other water. Therefore, Nityananda's statement is correct. That Jamunaji is manifested in the Ganga, but she does not mix. So she is there also. Here in Mayapur, we have Jamuna and Ganga, both. So Nityananda said, "I did not lie. Jamunaji is here. You bathed in the Jamuna on this side." Then they brought them here, and Advaita Acharya worshipped them and fed them here. And we'll hear more from His Holiness. We'll describe a little bit more about this Amrita in Shantipur. More Amritam. Nanasya Gananjana Salakaya Chakshush Unminitam Jana Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisesha Sanyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Namo Mahapadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurajashe Nama Panchatatatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Bhaktakam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Mugakarodi Vachala Mangulang Ayate Giring Atki Pata Mahang Mande Siguru Ninatari Paramananda
Madhavam Sri Chaitanyeswara. So I'll just tell two pastimes, and then we'll have other speakers share with us how to apply this, how to understand this, how to apply all these pastimes in your own daily life. One pastime is how Madhavendra Puri met Lord Advaita Acharya. The other is this festival. That, you see, Advaita Acharya lived right next to the Ganges. And Madhavendra Puri, he was, after finding the Gopal deity and Govardhan, he was coming down the Ganges side to go to Puri to speak to the king of Orissa to get some chandan, sandalwood, because Gopal said he had sandalwood, it needed to cool down because he was in a forest so long. This is the same Madhavendra Puri that Gopinath deity stole the cure for. Same Madhavendra Puri who discovered the Srinathji deity that was originally known as Gopal. Madhavendra Puri, who is the mool, considered the root of the Chaitanya Sampradaya. Anyone who wants to can expand on any of these things later. Madhavendra Puri, who is the first one to show love of Krishna and separation for Radha and Krishna in the Madhvacharya line. And Madhavendra Puri, who is one of the three persons in this world who manifested Mahabhav. Mahabhav, supreme level of Krishna Prema, only Radharani, Lord Chaitanya, and Madhavendra Puri showed. So Madhavendra Puri, he didn't want to go on the highway because there you meet all kinds of materialistic people, very big pundits, they're all very proud, but nobody has Krishna Bhakti. You meet some other sannyasi, they're all Mayavadis, so they'll say, Narayan, Narayan, how are you, my dear Narayan? And that made him too sad to hear all this people calling each other God. So then he would go by the side of the Ganges. Now that was not the best place to go by materialistic calculation, because all the materialistic villagers do their morning toiletry job there. But he didn't mind. He was just seeing the Ganges and going, and all these materialistic people he didn't have to see. But because Advaita Acharya was right by the side of the Ganges, he walked into the ashram of Advaita Acharya, who had many grass houses around. In the center he was worshipping his shaligram. He was reading his scripture, doing some kind of worship or something. And when Advaita Acharya, he saw first time in his life a Vaishnava sannyasi, tilak, tridandi, not ekadandi. Mayavadis have single danda, Vaishnava has tridandi. And he saw this is a Vaishnava sannyasi. So immediately he offered his prostrate obeisances. When Madhavendra Puri saw him, his heart filled with love, and he picked up Advaita and embraced him. And then he started embracing Advaita, so Mahavishnu. He started to cry in ecstasy, and his tears were washing Advaita Acharya. And Advaita Acharya, being embraced by Madhavendra Puri, who was such a prem bhakta, he also was crying in ecstasy. The two of them were in crying. And this way they sat down and started to talk Krishna Katha. And they were having so much ecstasy discussing about Krishna. So meanwhile, Sita Thakurani, she prepared some Krishna Prasad. And she requested, please take some. She said, prasad is ready, please take. And so Advaita, like this way, he stayed for some time in association with Advaita. Now Madhavendra Puri, Advaita observed him, that he had so much love for Krishna that if there was a black rain cloud come overhead, just by seeing the rain cloud, Madhavendra Puri would faint in separation of Krishna. Krishna, Krishna! If somebody would say, Hare Krishna! And Madhavendra heard them say, Hare Krishna, he would be so overwhelmed with love of Krishna just by hearing the holy name that he would get choked up and all the 8 ecstatic symptoms would manifest on his body. You see, many bogus so-called gurus try and imitate such great devotees like Madhavendra Puri. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said some of these type of so-called gurus would rub their hands with chilies, and then they would tell the pastime and rub their eyes and tears would come, and they would cheat people that they have so much love. Only they had chilies in the eye. But Madhavendra Puri was the real thing. He was the real McCoy, they say in America, or the real pure devotee that had prem bhakti. And Advaita Acharya could see the symptoms that he wasn't cheating. He was really having love of Krishna. So he took instruction from him, and he also took Vaishnava mantra from him. So he is the Diksha and Siksha disciple of Madhavendra Puri. So here is the initiation place of Advaita Goswami. So that's why on this is the disappearance day of Advaita Gosai, Madhavendra Puri. So that's why his disciple Advaita Gosai is doing Guru Puja, like we do for Prabhupada in the month of Kartik. So Advaita Acharya was performing that worship here. So it just so happened that on this day, Lord Chaitanya came here. And he was just seeing the festival going on. And he was just like, just overwhelmed with the enthusiasm, with the devotion, with the whole arrangement, that he became very, very ecstatic. So the first thing that Lord Chaitanya did was he walked around and just observed what is going on. So I'll just read a few verses here to give you an idea. Javapuri Aradhana Divase Sarvasya Nikepa Kore Advaita Harishe. So on the day of worshipping Madhavendra Puri, Advaita was very ecstatic. So at that time, when that day came, then very great satisfaction, Advaita Acharya made all the arrangements. Shigora Sundara Sabha Porishada Sane Borosukhi Hoilen Se Punadine. Lord Gaurasundar, with all of his associates, was very happy to be there on that auspicious day. Say Titi Pujivare Acharya Gosai Jato Sacha Korilena Tara Antanai. To worship his guru on that day, Advaita Acharya, he made so many arrangements, there's no end to it. So here are some of the arrangements. First of all, everybody present volunteered to do a service. Just like you devotees have come here to serve. Yeah, I know you've all come here to distribute prasadam and to serve. And there are many devotees cooking one batch of prasadam that they cook is 2 tons. And they cook about 20 batches. And they've been cooking since last night, midnight. And they'll cook until they drop. Till about 2 o'clock. So we need your help not to leave until the pots are empty. Anyway, everybody volunteered according to their own desire. It says, Mother Sachi, Ai loile na jatarana nerabar, Ai beri sarva vaishnaver paribar. So, Mother Sachi, she's known as I, the Supreme Mother. I take responsibility for the cooking. And all the Vaishnavis said, and we will help Mother Sachi. How many ladies here want to help Mother Sachi? Nityananda Prabhu Vara Santosha Opar Vaishnava Pujite Loile No Adhikar. Nityananda, he was very satisfied. He said, I want to worship all the Vaishnavas who come here. Just like all of you have been given garlands. So Nityananda Prabhu was giving garlands, chandan, organizing the worship. Going there giving everybody chandan. So Nityananda took that. Now, I'm just going to read here a number of the people volunteering. Keho bole mala ami kori bograntan. Keho bole jalani bari morovar. Keho bole mora daistana upaskar. Keho bole mui jato vaishnava charan. Morbar sakal kori bo prakalon. Keho bande pataka chandogap. Keho tani. Keho bandarera drabodai keho ani. Said, I want to make sandalwood pulp. Somebody said, I want to make garlands. Someone said, I volunteer to bring water. They didn't have pumps in those days. Someone said, I want to clean the place. I want to do all the cleaning. So some of the services we need is to give out the leaf plates, to give out the prasadam, to give the buckets, to take back the empty buckets, to fill the buckets, and to go after people when they leave the dirty plates and clean it up so the next batch will come. These are the kind of services we're offering you. You can think which one you want to take. Those who don't have strong muscles can give out leaf plates. Someone said, I want to wash the feet of all the Vaishnavas. Someone said, I want to tie patakas, flags. Someone said, I want to help with make the pendle. Someone said, I want to bring all the stuff from the warehouses for the cooking. Someone said, I'll bring the boga for the offering. Someone said, I want to do kirtan and chant. Hari Bol! Hare Krishna! So someone's playing conch shell. And some ladies are chanting, Uludwani! Ladies who don't know how, just look at the Bengalis. It seems that they wag their tongue left and right while making a sound. From observation, men are not allowed. You see, there's no equality of the sexes. Men are not allowed to do this. We're deprived. This is a ladies only program. All the ladies are much more advanced than us. Because you can only make this sound which is like conch blowing. It's the demigoddess in heaven do it, scares away all the ghosts. If a man does it, he just goes to hell, you know. Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Like that, everybody was volunteering for different services. And so I can go on, but just I have to skip ahead here. It goes on and on. So many were doing kirtan. Some places they're giving classes. Just like when we go to take prasad, our Tatpur Maharaj, he starts giving Bengali classes. As the Brahmins are doing different services. So Lord Chaitanya was very, very happy to see that. He saw that there were actually 5 different cooking places, and that the goods for the cooking was kept in houses, small cottages. There was 2 to 4 cottages for dal. There was 5 to 7 cottages for clothing to give out. There was about 10 to 12 rooms to hold banana leaves. There was about 2 to 4 rooms for chippy tucks. What's a chippy tuck? Banana bunches. Just to hold bananas, there was 10 to 12. Then there was houses filled with coconuts, portal, you know, portal, little torpedo sajis. Look like little torpedoes. Thousands and thousands of pots of yogurt and milk, kheer, pots of kheer, then sugar cane sticks, and then all kinds of sprouts, mung sprouts. Then there was oil, salt, ghee, thousands of pots. In this way, it's impossible to write how many things there were. When Lord Chaitanya saw this massive arrangement, he said, this is inhuman. This is extraordinary. This is not possible for any human being to do. And he said, this much opulence, no human being can do it. This Acharya Advaita must be the incarnation of Mahesh, of Lord Shiva. He's not from this world. No human being can make such a massive arrangement for their Guru's disappearance festival. So I understand that this Advaita is coming from out of, so like this he was saying again and again. So like this, in a disguised way, like joking, Lord Chaitanya was revealing part of Advaita Gosai's glories. That he is combined incarnation of Mahavishnu and Sadashiva. So Sadashiva is the greatest devotee, and he's making this a massive arrangement to serve his Guru. So like this, Lord Chaitanya was seeing all the arrangements, seeing the Bhagavatam classes. It says here, Sekono prasangi na jane tattatan, Sekone sarva papa hoi te suddho hoi, Bede Sekone sarva papa hoi te suddho hoi, Bede sastu bhagavate tattva koi. Hano Siva Nama Sanichar Dukko Hoi Se Jana Mangal Samudra Bhashoi. Said anyone who gets sad to hear the name of Shiva, they're actually going to be floating in an ocean of inauspiciousness. They should know that Shiva is the greatest of all the devotees, and he's not inauspicious. I'm glad that, I'm sure Sachidananda Maharaj is happy to hear that statement. So then there was a huge kirtan going on, everyone was chanting and dancing, and Lord Krishna was worshipped, the Madhavendra Puri was worshipped. Then after that, all kinds of charity was given out in the name of Madhavendra Puri. Different clothes are given to devotees. You can arrange that Kavi Chandra Maharaj in the future giving some kind of Harinam shutters or something. So everyone was glorifying Madhavendra Puri and glorifying Advaita Gosai. There was this huge kirtan going on. I get kirtans described for a whole page here. People are there. Na jani ke kono dike nachi gai bai. Na jani ke kon dike manande dai. Sabe kore joy joy moha hari dani. Bolo bori hari bolo ahanahi soni. So nobody knows which way they go. Nobody knows. Everyone's running around doing kirtan and everyone's shouting, Haribol! 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 Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Bushito Sabha Sundar Bakamalai Punito. Everyone had chandan. Everyone had garlands on their chest, just like all of you. Prabhura Parishadera Pradhan Sabe Nitya Gita Kare Prabhu Viddaman Mahanande Uttilo Sihari Sankirtan Jedani Pavitra Kare Ananta Bhuvan. In this way the whole unlimited universes are purified by Harinama Sankirtan. And so many great Vaishnavas were here. So after all these arrangements, they all sat down and all said some prasadam, and it's almost time for prasadam. We just have to hear a few quick speakers, and then it says here, when the Lord came, he was sitting down, all around him were the Vaishnavas, and it was like millions of moons, and the Lord was there in the middle of them. Devo Anna Bahuvida Pistaka Banjan Madhavendra Aradana Ayarandan Madhavendra Puri Kota Kohiya Kohiya Vajana Karena Prabhu Sarva Bhakta Lohiya. So like this, Lord Chaitanya was taking the cooking by Mother Sachi with all the Vaishnavas, and with great joy they were remembering and glorifying the wonderful qualities of Madhavendra Puri. In fact, while we're taking prasad, someone can go on glorifying Madhavendra Puri. Prabhu bole Madhavendra Aradhana Titi Bhakti Hoi Govinde Bhojan Hoile Ite. Prabhu bole Madhavendra Aradhana Titi Bhakti Hoi Govinde Bhojan Hoile Ite. That's what Lord Chaitanya said on this holy day, on this Titi. The Madhavendra worshipful date, whoever comes here, iti means here, and takes prasadam, they'll get pure devotion for Lord Govinda. Haribol! 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 Ei Matorango Prabhu Kariya Bujan Bosilen Nagiya Prabhu Kariya Chaman. So like that, Lord Chaitanya had his prasad, washed his hands, was decorated with chandan, more garlands, and more Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I tried to give you a little idea about what happened here, but it's impossible to explain it. Even Vrindavan Das Thakur said it's impossible to describe all the things that happen. But how we can apply what we can learn from this experience, what consciousness we should have while we're here, and how we can get the maximum benefit from this Mahayagya. I don't find anyone more qualified to enlighten us present in this Sabha than His Holiness Sachinandan Swami Maharaj. Hare Hare Krishna Gauranga Nityananda Sitana Sitana Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Maharaj was very kindly speaking to all of us about the mercy which is available. I think we should all meditate a little bit about this very powerful energy of Krishna, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The very powerful energy of the Lord is the Kripa Shakti.
Kripa Shakti!
Very good. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was present, he would give his Kripa Shakti to one and all. Once there was a washerman. He was washing his clothes at the bank of a river. All of a sudden he saw a shadow of a sannyasi next to him. Never look a sannyasi into your eyes if you do not want to give something. So the Dhobi looked down. Sannyasi Thakur, move on, I have no money to give. How surprised he was when the voice came, I do not want your money, I want that you chant Hare Krishna. That's all? Yes, just chant. So the washerman began to chant, and as he was chanting, he felt like dancing. And as he was dancing, he developed love of Godhead in his heart. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was smiling. However, there was a problem for the wife of the washerman. The washerman did not come home. He danced at the bank. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. finally, when the sun was setting, the poor wife was still looking for her husband. She saw her husband dancing on the riverbank. Now her husband previously was very morose, a sad husband, mental husband. And she saw her husband now in total ecstasy. All of you Grihastha ladies, what would you do if your husband dances already since 12 hours and does not sit down and does not eat? I think you would become worried. What has happened to my husband? He's not the same any longer. So the washerman's wife went back to the village and got all the village people, help me get my husband to normal state of consciousness. But the village people were like typical Indian villagers. They just stood like this and looked and stared. Unbelievable what had happened. So finally one man, the strongest man of the village, dared to touch the washerman, and immediately he also became ecstatic. And then finally he ran to embrace all the people, and in this way the Kripa Shakti of Mahaprabhu infected or electricized the whole village. They were all dancing and chanting and really intense. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hey, Paul. So at this moment, the Kripa Shakti had done its work. It had electrified the whole village. I want to raise now a very important question to all of you. How can all of us get this Kripa Shakti? We also don't want to be brain dead or life dead. We don't want to be dull Hare Krishna people. We want to be inspired, encouraged, electrified by the Lord's Kripa Shakti. And therefore, we must know how to contact this powerful energy of the Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is no longer in his prakat or manifested form amongst us. We must now know how to contact him in his aprakat form, in his non-manifested form, non-manifested for the senses, and how to obtain the Kripa Shakti of the Lord. You must know one very, very
number 8
important point. Without the Kripa Shakti, you are like a dull dull loudspeaker system. We had this a moment ago. There was no electricity, and these loudspeakers were doing monavrata. They did not speak anything. Only when the electrical energy came back into the system, they made this. They broke their monavrata and began to amplify the speakers. In the same way, our lives need to be amplified, not by electric energy. This is dangerous. Our lives need to be amplified by the Kripa Shakti of the Lord. Now this Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very easily giving his Kripa Shakti to those who do his work of preaching. This is maybe the secret of my exalted God brothers, whom you can see on the stage. why is Shaipataka Maharaj so ecstatic all the time? He merely doesn't sleep. Do you know he has not much time to sleep? He is traveling all over the world and is always preaching Mahaprabhu Katha. What keeps him going? It's the Kripa Shakti. Look at my god brother Kavichandra Maharaj. He is so thin, like his danda. Not much difference in circumference. I saw Maharaj in Germany when he was, due to ill health, in the hospital. What keeps Maharaj going, although he is so thin and does not have physical strength so much? It's the Kripa Shakti of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He does the work. Or here you see our Vishram Madhava Maharaj. He joined the movement as a teenager. He didn't have much time to learn much subject matters. But now he can speak on any subject matter in a beautiful Sanskrit work. What has electrified his intelligence? It is the Kripa Shakti of the Lord. We have this shloka, Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatam ahang vande shigurum dinataranam. That by the mercy or kripa of the Guru, a blind man can see, a lame man can walk over mountains, and so on, and a fool can speak eloquent. So my dear devotees, learn from these God brothers who serve so nicely the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and who therefore have gotten the Kripa Shakti of the Lord. My dear devotees, do not tolerate if you are brain dead or muscle dead, or what is even more dangerous, inspiration dead. When you have no inspiration in your life, that life force which makes you going, you must know you need to contact the Kripa Shakti again. So on this particular day, this whole place on which you are sitting is vibrating with Kripa Shakti, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has pronounced a blessing on this day. He said, anyone who eats anything on this day at this place, anyone who tastes Mahaprasad, he gets love of Godhead. It's very easy today to capture the Kripa Shakti of Mahaprabhu. Let us just eat Mahaprasad. So it is time to this, but once again, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Om Vishnu, Vishthaya, Bhutale, Simati, Bhakti, Vedanta, Swami, Iti, Namne, Namaste, Saraswati Devi, Gaudavani, Pracharine,
शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश नमो कृष्ण प्रेम कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतिशे नमः क्षीर भांडर गोपीनाथ क्षीर चोरा भिदो भूत श्री गोपाल प्रादुरासित वश शान जत प्रेमना माधवेंद्र पुष्पांजलि नतोस्मि पुष्पांजलि यस्मै धातु चोरया क्षीर भांडर गोपीनाथ क्षीर चोरभी श्री गोपाल प्रादुर्वासी सन यत् प्रेमना माधवेंद्र नतोस्मि पुष्पांजलि
गौरिया ब्रह्म वैष्णवे प्रसिद्धाचार्य श्री माधवेंद्रपुरी की माधवेंद्रपुरी की माधवेंद्रपुरी की
सीमानंद सरस्वती उन्हीं विजय कृष्ण गोस्वामीर शिष्य छिलेन दरवेश महाराज किरण चाँद दरवेश चार आश्रित असीमानंद सरस्वती
श्री कृष्णের সেবা করুন তবেই ফল আমাদের সমস্ত কিছুর বিপদ বাইরের জগতে কেউ
শুভেচ্ছা।